So, Janice, over the holiday break, Niagara Falls Tourism presented Niagara Falls Music Live with 75 performances over 6 nights, 20 venues in the city. For an inaugural event, what was the reaction?
It was phenomenal. The public reaction was incredible. The reaction of our venues, of our hotel and restaurant operators, those who were hosting the events, there was a great enthusiasm, great interest.
Now, COVID played a factor in the schedule, but for the most part, were the host venues happy with the event?
They were indeed, and you're right, there was a bit of a curveball thrown in the middle where we had some capacity restrictions that had to be adapted to. But thankfully, most of our events were organized going in. They were organized with that potential in mind that we have to keep at 50% capacity. But
good. Now, is this something that you'd hope for the future of Niagara Falls? Would you like this event to continue?
We will indeed continue with Niagara Falls Music Live. That was a first-year event, as you mentioned, and we're planning to have several of them every year going forward.
Excellent. Now, let's switch gears to the OPG Winter Festival of Lights. What has the reaction been this year to the festival so far?
The festival in its 39th year continues to be one of those amazing things that families have built into their traditions. They come here every year, they have their favorite displays, they come and look for the new displays, the new excitement. We're very pleased this year to welcome a new sponsor. We had Your TV was a corporate sponsor of the event, and it just shows the great community spirit that surrounds this event.
With the start of 2022, the theme now is Winter Wonderland. What are the changes visitors to the festival can expect?
Well, what we've seen with Winter Wonderland, the displays at Dufferin Islands closed down on January 9th, and they moved all over up into the city. So they're now up in the Falls View area. You'll see the animals on display in different settings. You'll see some new displays as well, celebrating Valentine's Day, which is coming up soon, of course, and Family Day. So it's all about joy and love, and you'll see some new exhibits related to that. Both events, all the events that we do in Niagara Falls, that they're successful as a result of the interest and the support, not only from sponsors such as the OPG, Your TV, and our own venues, the hoteliers, the restaurants, and the attractions. It needs everybody working together, and right now more than ever, we need that common community and business spirit where we're all focused on let's celebrate to the best of our ability within the public health limitations.
Obviously, I know it's important to have tourists from outside the city come visit it, but how important is it for locals to come visit the Winter Festival of Lights?
I think for locals, it's a source of local pride. It's their community, this is their city. They can show it off to their friends, their visitors. So it's very important. And again, it's part of a family tradition. People have grown up with it.
What is the best way people can find out where the displays are now located?
There is a map for the second part of the festival, and it's on WFOL.com, or as always, NiagaraFallsTourism.com is the source for everything to do with Niagara Falls.
Janice, how important was it for the local businesses to partner with the Winter Festival of Lights and the Niagara Falls Music Live?
It was absolutely critical to the success of all of the events that took place. And when you imagine, it's been a tough few years for everyone, and for residents, for visitors, for businesses. It's been tough for everyone. But to see that spark of enthusiasm and that little bit of, okay, let's get together, let's make this work, it was really gratifying to see. And it was gratifying to see the outcomes, and they know that the investments that they made and the investments that were supported by the province of Ontario as well through the Reconnect funding. In both cases, Winter Festival of Lights and Niagara Falls Music Live, that's what makes it all a big success. So it's that show of faith and bringing all the expertise of everyone together. And I always say that Niagara Falls, they do hospitality.